Hi, we're the Texas Craft Queens, and I'm Cassidy.
And I'm Michelle.
And today we're going to show you how to do these Christmas peekaboo Bestie cups.
Yep. Pretty pretty. Alright, so we've got all of our stuff here for our peekaboo Bestie cups. So we've got our Hotties 30 ounce that we use, the Hotties 30 ounce skinny. And we have already sanded it and all that fun stuff, so we've got a nice good base. And we're gonna paint it now. I'm using the Pop of Color paint, purple, yes. And Cassidy's actually using the Starcraft chalk paint, and I think that one's blush?
Yes,
yeah,
blush pink.
So, we're gonna go ahead and get these bases painted. May take 2 coats, we're not sure, we're gonna see. What each color covers.
Ooh. It's way prettier than
Than it looks on the outside.
Yeah. And we just picked bases to match the glitter.
Yeah, I'm gonna be using the Frosted
as
Lavender
close as
from
we
the glitter
could.
guy.
I'm using Mochi from the glitter guy.
Mochi.
It's one of their pastel, right? Pastel?
Yep, that's one of the pastel
collections.
lines. And a good base coat. You don't want it like really thick and chunky, just a nice base.
Smooth, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go over mine twice, but that's cool.
I might have to on mine. Some spots look a little thinner than others.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go over it twice and then on the last one glitter it.
Yeah.
And I just try to go in one motion down it. I mean, I'm not a pro at this, but it seems to help me.
Yep.
Don't forget to paint your bottom.
Yep. Don't forget your bottoms.
Yeah, I'm liking the way this coats so
Yeah.
far, though. We never used the Starcraft chalk paint, so.
Yeah, that's the first time for that one. Test it out. Try something new. The bottom of the cup.
And this time for our video, we're going to pause it while we dry them so that
we'll
it's not
return.
so loud on you guys.
Yeah, last one was a little loud. Sorry guys, but we will be right back after we dry them. Alright, so we're back. Got them all nice and dry. So that way we can do our next coat, and the second coat we're actually going to use the second coat of paint to apply our glitter as well. Go ahead and get our second coat going. Okay, you want to make sure you get a nice smooth coat. Don't leave a bunch of thick blotches of paint and stuff around.
And you kind of got to work a little fast with this kind of paint. It does dry pretty quick.
Yeah. Because this is what we're using to adhere our glitter, so we need it to be wet and tacky.
Yeah. Make sure you get your rim pretty good too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the glitter don't stick there because you got enough wetness on it.
Bestie's a fast painter. Sometimes I think I let my OCD get the best of me when I'm trying to do this.
Sometimes. Same. But since we do this method a lot, I'm like, no, I know.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, we use the paint to apply our glitter quite often.
I normally just palm mine in the middle to do my bottom. I'm a cheater. Boom.
Quick, so we can get this glitter on while it's still wet.
It's pretty. I just kind of look back over it and sprinkle it where I think it needs a little bit more.
That fun stuff out of the way. Grab me a piece of paper so I can have it under my glitter.
And I just take my scissors and nice. Ooh, I like that.
Pretty purple. Off the paper just a tiny bit there.
Yeah, me too.
Pour our extra glitter back in our bottle. I know it looks like you use a lot of glitter, but you really don't.
Yeah.
See? Bottle's still pretty full. Let's see here. Oh. Alright, so you can kind of see where my rim was a little dry in some areas. So I'm just going to very, very carefully just kind of get some paint.
And
back
also
on
remember,
that.
this one's a peekaboo.
Yeah,
so it's not going to have to be 100% perfect, but because we're going to go back over it with some spray paint on the ends of the cup, the design that we're doing. So it'll be good. So after we get this dried, we're going to put one layer of epoxy on it.
Yep. And that way it'll be nice and ready to go for our peekaboo.
So we'll come back and show you guys how to do the rest.
Gotta let that epoxy dry, or set. Alright guys, alrighty. We decided to go ahead and film us putting our epoxy on. So we each have 15 mils of part A and 15 mils of part B, and we use the Mr. Nola's Speed Dry for this, so here we go.
We love it.
It's nice.
And we do more whenever it's rough glitter, because the glitter mainly takes up a lot of it.
Yeah, raw glitter kind of soaks it up. I stand up to epoxy. I don't know. I can't sit down, so I'm hoping I don't get my head in y'all's way. But you might see my hair, just warning you. I like to make sure and get it all the way up to that edge. So I go around a couple of times, just kind of pushing it up to the edge, the top edge there, and rim. Here we go again.
This is acting like it wasn't enough for mine.
Kind of work it around your cup. Don't forget your bottom. There. right on the bottom of my cup. That's good. Alright. I'm just going to go from top to bottom down.
Sorry, you guys. Hubby's calling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad. I'm ready for heat gun for me. Sorry.
It's okay, go ahead. Spot there that didn't have any on it. Alright, so I'm going to hit mine with my heat gun now, and then we will be back as soon as this is set for... Alright, so we have our epoxy. It's been on here for probably almost 3 hours at this point. But it is a little colder here today and a little more humid, so it took a little bit longer, but we are at a point where we can touch it, we don't indent it, it's not sticky, none of that fun stuff. So we're ready to put on our stencil. We've already cut it out of the stencil vinyl. We've already put our transfer tape on it. So now we're ready to kind of line it up where we want it and get it on our cup. Let's see here. I think that looks pretty centered to me. I'm just going to stick my stencil on that side. And this is a skinny, but it does have a slight taper to it, so it'll look a little tapered. That's probably as good as we're going to get it with this taper.
Well, you might want to re-squeegee yours. Mine's not wanting to come off the
Okay.
transfer tape again.
Put our stencil down. Alright, hang on just a second. Get them all started and then lift it off the paper backing. That here.
Okay, I don't know. That was weird. So I got them all pulled off of there, so I'm just going to lightly put my paper backing back on. Oh,
Get this
it's
back
on
in
there.
place on my cup where I want it. cup.
I did not do that, but it's okay.
Alright. Let's get those stencils down. Something on my transfer tape. I kind of lift it a little bit. It has a little air bubble, so we're gonna lift that up. That air bubble out of there. There we go. And then flatten that one back out. It's a little more tricky on a curved cup. This one fold it under on me. Just a second. There we go. Now we actually stuck those to our transfer tape, so don't do that. I forgot I had such a gap here on my transfer tape, so we're just going to carefully take and get the transfer tape off of those trees. Stick this back under here. There we go.
Oh, poop.
This stuck really well to the transfer tape.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, huh, Cass?
Yep.
Yep.
I had a little bit of difficulty with mine.
Alrighty.
My trees are a little further up to the top because it just, whenever it stuck, That's what I had to do, so.
Gotcha.
But it doesn't look terrible. I'll just have to put a little bit more ombre on the bottom of mine.
There
Just
you
a
go.
tad bit.
Oh, that tree branch or tree trunk. Let's straighten him out.
Yeah, there's one little guy on here that just did not stick a little right, but it's okay. It'll
This
be
one
okay.
is pretty much completely on the transfer tape, so take it off. Let's see if I can put this transfer tape on top of my tree. Maybe not have it pull apart.
We're gonna get this part done and then we're gonna jump back on here, alright?
Okay, so technical difficulty solved. Got my trees back in place and all on here now, off the transfer tape. So now we are ready to take this out and we're going to spray paint it. We're going to do white here in the middle, and then we're going to do a pink and a purple kind of ombreing into the white. So we will see y'all outside in just a minute. Alright, so here we go. Here's Mom. I do the same thing and keep the white in the middle as best as possible. Already kind of messed that up. That's okay. I covered up the purple. Alright. Move the purple. Okay. On the top. Make sure we got it all the way around here. A little further away from me. Alright. I think that's got it. Alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to keep the middles white, and then I'm gonna spray the ends pink.
We're gonna wing it, guys.
I think that looks good.
Alrighty, so we went ahead and tested a few, but we got it all spray painted. It's dried for just a little bit. So now we're going to go in and we're going to pull our stencils off. We're using some weeding tweezers and just kind of getting the branch or the trunk of the tree kind of lifted so we can pull the rest of them up. Maybe. Just be careful not to scratch your epoxy and glittered layer that's there when you're doing that. And then you just take and peel off the rest of your stencil.
So weird.
Cassidy's going to town.
Yep.
Oh. Careful not to scratch your spray paint that's around it either, because that's what I just did.
Yeah, I'm finding it better to just start at the tip of the tree and go up with it.
Alright guys, I think I'll kind of get the process, so let us finish these up and then we'll be right back for the next step. Alright guys, so we're back. We got all of them pulled off and now we're going to take our cutout here and we're going to outline our trees right like this. Cassidy's got a few of hers going. It's kind of easier to see hers. They're a little darker. Mine kind of blends in here under the light. But we're going to go ahead and get these placed, and we're going to place them right beside the right side of each tree. And then we're going to also put our stars on here. And then this template actually came from Etsy. The shop is Bear Trends Digi Design, and we will link that under the video, but we also want to mention it here in the video. So let's go ahead and get this on.
That works.
Trying to figure out what the best way is to kind of grab it. Cassidy's kind of got her groove going. Mine is not wanting to play so nice, so we're trying. So you just line it up at the bottom of your tree. And it just kind of wraps around your tree. It's on the outside of that glittered edge.
It's like its little shadow.
Yeah. Like that.
Just use my little turner. Are you placing the star already, or are you going to do that later?
I'm going to do that later.
I think I'm going to do all this first and then go back and do the stars.
Sorry guys, I'm trying not to get my head in the way, but
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
kind of have to get over it to see that you're getting it in the right place.
And I kind of like that the spray paint's still a little tacky at this point. To me, that's going to help really stick these down so that you don't have to worry about them coming up.
Yeah, whenever you epoxy.
So, and we're just going to let this baby cure overnight, and then we'll put the last layer of epoxy on it.
Especially since our weather's a little finicky right now.
Yeah, our weather is not being our friend this week, so. Is that helping you?
It is helping some, yeah. Accidentally. This one kind of accidentally tore just a tiny bit with me trying to get the tweezers off of it, but it is helping some. Thinner tweezers on this next one, see if that'll help. Yeah, I think that helped. Less surface area to grab the vinyl.
Mm-hmm. Will you turn the other way? Turner's like, nah.
Don't want to.
You're just gonna have to deal with it, woman.
Yep. Top of that tree kind of laid down before I needed it too. So just carefully fold it back up, and then we'll lay it all down. And ignore my purple hands. And don't be like us, wear gloves when you spray paint, because we forgot our gloves.
We forget every time.
And so, my hand's purple.
Today, I feel like we've had a very Lucy and Ethel day.
We have had a weird day today. That's okay, it's made it fun.
Yeah.
And we're still rocking and rolling right along.
Yes, ma'am. Three more to go.
Wow.
For me.
You're faster at this than I am.
I really think it's because all the eyelashes that I've been doing.
You got a lot of practice with tweezers lately,
yeah.
She's a natural with the tweezers and a natural with the eyelashes. She's doing great.
Oops. Oh, man, these tweezers are sharp.
Yeah, they are. I poked myself a while ago. Be careful.
I guess it prints you an extra one.
Oh, did it give you an extra one?
I don't know. Maybe I'm missing one somewhere. I'll spin it around here in a second and
Yeah.
look.
Do a double take. the Caesar PSV permanent vinyl that we're using for the outlines.
I guess it did just give you an extra one.
Huh, okay. I just cut out the template as it was. I didn't even count.
Cute. So now just do the stars.
Put the stars on.
So it's kind of in between each one, but above it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kind of like a high-rise star on top of the tree.
That's gonna be cute.
Last tree. And I'll start my stars. Yay. Alright. And for the stars, we are using the StarCraft Deceit Glitter Silver. Also available at R&M Vinyl.
How fun.
2 more stars. Alright. And there's all of our tree outlines and our stars on there. So now we just need to let this completely dry, and then we will put on our next layer of epoxy, and then when we do that, we're actually going to sprinkle just with our hand some disco ball glitter on and let it kind of set and cure into that epoxy. So we'll be back when this is completely dry and we're ready for the next step.
Okay.
There you go.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Counting down. 2 minutes. Starting now.
Okay. Whichever one.
Yeah. Whatever floats your boat. Alexa, start a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, starting now. By the way, if you want to change your timer, try asking me. Change timer to 5 minutes.
Okay, I think I'm okay though. That's why I asked you to do 2 minutes. Alexa, stop. Alright, get my thing out of here and then I'll start talking. 3, 2, 1. Alright everybody, so now our tumbler is completely dry, spray paint and everything. So we're going to go ahead, we've mixed up 20 mLs of our Mr. Nola's Speed Dry again. So we're going to get our coat of epoxy on here, and then we're going to be sprinkling on some disco ball glitter by the glitter guy also. So I just kind of pour some on, smooth it out with my finger as I go around here. Work it around, work it up. very, very bottom of your cup.
Yep, that disco ball does it. So this disco ball does it.
Yeah, and that extra spark.
Do you want this little cup?
Sure.
It's easier. There's different techniques to doing this part though too. Like you can blow it on there if you barely want to, or you can pinch it and just kind of like you're salting your cup. Oh, that looks so cute.
Alright, we are going to get our heat gun on these to get any little air bubbles kind of popped, and then we'll be right back. Alright everybody, so we used our heat guns off camera, that way it's not a very loud noise in your ears, but we've got, like I said, the disco ball here that we just kind of sprinkled on. Used our heat gun to get those bubbles out, so now we're just going to let this turn and set. We'll let it turn for an hour, and then once it's set, we'll clean our rim and then show y'all what it looks like at the end. Alright guys, hope you had fun watching us. Thanks!